Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Her Majesty blog, where we bring together the world of pageants with the aim of revolutionizing the standards of beauty and creating social development through women empowerment. My name is Onke, and I will be your host for tonight. And you know what? We're still passionate about pageants, and we're still passionate about women. Beke, we are back, and tonight we are celebrating the big milestone that is the 20th episode by interviewing not one but two queens who are the reigning Miss Township South Africa and Mrs. Township South Africa. They joined. Okay, let me let them in. Township South Africa, Esther Tebe, will be joining us for the interview tonight. So yeah, she requested before I could introduce. Hi!
Hi, thank you.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm well, thank you so much.
Great stuff. You know what? I was in the middle of the link about to say your name, and I looked down and I saw the request, and I'm like, thank God. You know, the worst thing about doing these interviews now is waiting for people to request to join in, and you'd be like, okay, waiting. But no, thank you so much for joining us on time. And is Neo going to join us soon?
Yes, definitely. She's definitely coming in. Probably having some network problems, but yeah, she is in.
Okay, great stuff. No, thank you for joining us, man. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me, Onke. I'm well, thank you so much. I hope you had a lovely day so far.
Look, I am tired, to be quite honest. Like year-end fatigue is having me. Like, I'm not even going to lie about this one. Guys, like, yeah. People who are saying that November is too long, it's time for December now, I'm one of those.
Okay.
Definitely one of those. No, thank you so much for agreeing to come to our platform. I'm sure you've seen what we're all about and what the series is all about. We literally just celebrate women in general and through pageants. So we were thinking, how are pageants contributing to the community? And that is through women empowerment. And we want to make sure that the mandate keeps on giving, and it is through pageant platforms like Miss Township that we actually get to celebrate everyone who is doing amazing things out there for women through pageants. And I was chatting to the CEO, Oskoketso, and she sounds really lovely. I was just like, okay, can you just be like my friend right now? Because this is really amazing, and I love what she has done with the platform as well. And while we wait for Osneo, can you please introduce yourself once again and just let us know where you're from and where your pageantry journey started?
Thank you so much. I'm Esther Teme. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Rustenburg, from a very small village called Lakhalom. So I started entering pageants back in 2018. It was actually a local pageant called Miss Majesty. And I thought, let me give it a try, you know, because a lot of people, you have a nice body, why don't you try pageant? And I thought, okay, and then I did enter it, and then fortunately I was crowned queen. And that's where my confidence now came in to say, actually, I can do this. Because when I actually looked at the other contestants, they had agencies. Because it was my first time. So I had no idea what to expect, what to do, what to wear, all of that. It was actually a huge stress for me. And yeah, I saw that actually I can do this, because with all that I didn't have, I gave other, I still managed to be crowned queen, and I was grateful for that. And I decided that I'm going to keep giving it a try, and you know, and here I am. Now I am in South Africa 2022. And yes, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. It's something that I definitely intend on doing in the future, because it is really lovely. So
it's really amazing. And I think that's most people's stories. Like, I was just trying it out and see what it's doing for my life right now. That's how meant to be, actually, it was. And congratulations once again, man. And you mentioned something about other people having agencies and you not having agencies. So for the young woman out there who is trying to enter pageants, what would you say is the best way to prepare, because that's what we notice most of the time, is that, you know, you're interested in pageants, but the admin that comes with it, mosisi, ditlhako, miriri, makeup, manyena, what do they want? So based on your experience, what would you say is the best way to prepare for a pageant?
Well, for me, it's based on my experiences. It will definitely. I think it's personal. You personally have to be ready, you know, because you go to the stage. So you have to fight your stage fright. You have to know that now you'll be walking around people, and then you're gonna see others who will be walking confidently. So you need to work on making sure that you can wear your heels and make your, you know, you need to be flexible with them. And another thing is making sure that you have your two evening gowns, because for my on the first event for semi-finalists, we were requested to bring a cocktail dress, and I brought only one. And what happened is that it tore, you know, so it was a bit of a challenge. One, luckily my sister queens came in, you know, so they helped me to patch up, close it up with whatever that we had. So fortunately, I continue wearing the cocktail dress. So I'd say that you have 2 evening gowns whenever you go for your final day or whatever event that is. And also you need to have your heels. You need to at least have, and you need to know that you need to be comfortable with them, with wearing them, walking on them, because you don't want a situation wherein you will be uncomfortable with them, either because you can't walk in a certain way with them, or they just maybe a bit too big or too small.
Yes.
Right pairs of heels, your at least 2 evening gowns, and makeup. You need to have your makeup. Sometimes we have makeup artists on board, and sometimes you won't be provided with one. So when you have your makeup, or you bring your makeup artist and then the makeup, then it's better, because it gets very stressful when you have